So today is Saturday. It's Saturday, June 20th. Right, I got a rolling chair by the way. It's very noisy though. That's unfortunate. But today is June 20th. The O'Reilly race is going on right now. The scheduled start of this race was 4 p.m. Central Daylight Time. It is 7, and they're not even or they're barely past halfway. There was just a huge wreck on the restart right now. The big one happened. Now there's a red flag, and there's still over 20 to go. So this race is not going to make it past 8 p.m. I'm not kidding you. It's like they're going to get the adverse conditions rule to end that race. That almost was the case here because they would not stop crashing in this race either. I'm not going to be doing my cliche nonsense that I do in every single review. I'm just going to be like kind of ranting or pseudo talking about it because I was watching it. I did watch it all the way through, even when the power went out. Because yesterday it was storming over here. But yeah, I had all the notes, but I'm not going to do it today. It overstimulated me yesterday. I'm not gonna try and remember all of it today. It was just a shit show. I'm gonna say that. I don't swear that much. I don't like swearing as well. But I have to be honest. This was a shit show. This was terrible. And what did not help either was the all-time worst ever broadcast coverage by Fox. That was probably the most abysmal broadcast of the entire year. I'm not even lying. That's not even a long shot either. Because, damn, they made so many mistakes. So much stupidity. The booth was terrible. The ending was terrible. Good racing at the end of it, but horrible call by the broadcast team. Wall trip is terrible. Jamie Little needs to go to pit reporting. And Kevin Harvick, frankly, his voice annoys me. I'm sorry, I'm kidding. It doesn't annoy me, but he cannot do play-by-play. I'd rather have him there as like an analytical person or something. Oh my goodness, get different people in the broadcast booth. I beg you, because Waltrip and Jamie Little are not cutting it. Harvick, I don't care if he stays or not, really. But dude, yeah, that's one gripe I have there about the race. The other gripe, cautions. These guys cannot drive. I'm kidding. They could. The first stage was relatively okay. He had some good racing at the start of it. And then Dawson Sutton stopped on track, which I don't know why he did. Did he stop on purpose to get the caution out? Did he not get the truck going? I have no idea. He was able to run after that, so what was the issue? I have no damn idea. It was him and Nathan Nicholson that spun out, and yeah, that's really the only wreck I can remember at that point. Landon Riggs won stage 1, so yeah, and then Kligerman won stage 2. There's more of a story on Kligerman that I'll get to at the end of this race. I am a little bit angry. Not really that angry though, but it was just flat out stupid watching this. Yeah, it was just after stage 2, that's when everything just started, especially towards the end of the race. A debris caution there, and then Jake Garcia stopping on track for no reason. Anchor was back in the wall, and then the red flag coming out. It was annoying. There's a red flag going on right now because Sam Mayer demolished the wall. Hopefully he's all right, by the way. But, dude, genuinely, I haven't watched any of the O'Reilly race, by the way. I just came back. And the first thing I see when I turn on the O'Reilly race is them wrecking on the restart. But yeah, caution laps plus that red flag was absolutely jarring, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, there's no script for this video. I'm just going off the top of my head, but it's still, you get the gist. If you watched last night's race, it's for sure the worst truck race of the year, and it wasn't even a bad race by far. The coverage, the cautions, the stupidity, that's what made this race a bad race. This is what made this race the worst race of the truck year. I'm not even lying to you. It was just, I've had it with Fox as well. I've really had it with Fox at that point. This is exactly why I started doing my own commentary. I always hate the truck commentary team. I don't hate them, it's just, they're not cut out for it, really. I'll say that. I don't know what to say. Oh yeah, I wrote down here, stage 2's caution quite literally took forever to get done. Oh wow. Dude, the stages were 12 laps. And a third of the laps would be done because of caution laps. But why do we still have stage cautions? Nobody likes them. They waste way too much time. I've done multiple videos on this too. Every a good amount of reviews, I would say at least 12 reviews from this NASCAR season have been complaining about stage cautions. 12 of them. I'm not kidding, because they just waste time. Regular races, they take around 8 minutes, I'm pretty sure. So 8 plus another 8. That's around 16 minutes. And then more caution laps, that just wastes time. If you want shorter races, don't shorten the damn laps. Take away the cautions. And I do think the laps were a lot. I'm sorry. Like I said earlier, there's no script, so I'm just going to go off my ass for this. And there's no, what's it called? Like, if you want, okay, I'm going to restate that. If you want to shorten races, don't shorten the laps. Shorten the damn stages. Or no, take away the damn stage cautions. They're not needed. Denny Hamlin once said they're needed for TV. No, they're not, dude. They went years without them on TV. Now, trust me, it's possible. Except for Fox. They just want commercials. But Yeah, and for this race, the laps were way too long. It was way too long of a race for laps. 50 laps was the race, and I thought it was fine. I thought it was a good distance. No, it was not. It was okay. The scheduled distance for this race 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and it was, yeah, 6 to 8:30. Sorry, at least in my time zone, that's what it was scheduled for, and then that was gonna be it. 6 to 8:30 p.m. This race ended like around 9:30. I don't know exactly when it ended. I just know it went over 3 hours. And it was confirmed earlier this morning on Twitter that this was the longest NASCAR Craftsman truck race ever. Ever. Like, literally ever. And the most hated race I had was before this in 2023. Mid Ohio. What happened there? Wreckfest, and it was the longest race ever. With the stage break, by the way. With the stage break. So, and that was the year where they didn't run stage breaks for road courses. So, yeah, that race pissed me off so bad I just turned it off without even finishing it. So, yeah, this race didn't piss me off as bad because it was raining outside. I was entertained with the rain. There was thundering like crazy, so I really wasn't too mad about it. I was also streaming, so I had to put on my professional face. So, yeah, I kind of still need to do that for these reviews as well. I don't know. No one watches these anyways, so, yeah. That's just very annoying. But this race was obviously going to go over the 2.5 hour mark. 3 hours is what it had. We're 3 hours in the O'Reilly race, and it's barely halfway. So the Cup race, it's going to be like 6 hours tomorrow. I'm mentally going to prepare myself for that. So yeah, what else do I have? The finish. Okay, is that it? I already covered the broadcast. Oh yeah, I didn't finish the broadcast stuff either. At the end of the race, the very end of the race, they were showing the point standings, and they cut it off. Legitimately just cut it off. Jamie Little was talking, and you had the points graphic up. She was mid sentence. They cut it off for a commercial, and then they just moved on without even never coming back. They never came back. That was dumb. Okay, like, dude, legitimately, wow, voice crack. Fox needs, or no, not Fox. The trucks need to find a new channel now. Really, not now, but like, dude, this is unacceptable for fans. Dude, Prime broadcasts give everything. That's why I'm so caught up, not caught up, I would say, but that's why I'm so well versed when it comes to Cup racing. Even on O'Reilly racing too. I don't even watch O'Reilly that often because I don't have CW. I need to find bootleg websites, so someone let me know. I'm kidding, don't post them on YouTube. They're going to take it down. But yeah, the Prime does everything well. Strategies, analytics, anything that's useful for the viewer. Fox doesn't do shit for that. They don't do anything for that. They don't do anything to help you understand. The ticker's always off. They never explain strategy. They're in commercial every 5 laps. It's so stupid. For the trucks, I don't know. Go to CBS. Go to CBS or something. I don't know. Prime Video too? Nah, I don't know. Paramount Plus, I don't give 2 fucks. ESPN, do something there. Fox just needs to go. I've said it now. Yeah. I still have 2 more things to cover in this one as well. The finish. Lane Riggs, Tyler Reif, and Daniel Hemrick. You had the first overtime and the only overtime restart, thankfully. But overtime restart. Tyler Reif versus Daniel Hemrick. It's the most aggressive battle on the track. Hemrick falls back. It's Riggs versus Tyler Reif, the 42. By the way, Honeycutt, really dominant truck, got into a few incidents, but was running up there, and he just despawned from the track, legitimately. We never saw him again after Chandler Smith wrecked, which Chandler Smith was up there too. He wrecked with 2 to go. So then, here's Honeycutt. I'm yelling at this point. I'm very sorry. Here's Honeycutt. He's just gone. No explanation whatsoever. We're trying to look on Racing Reference. Nothing there, or nothing of incident there. I'm thinking he was involved in one of the restart incidents, or maybe, I have no idea. Fox just never went back to it. This is a rant. I'm sorry. It's I want to have a job to try and be professional while covering sports. This is not going well right now. So, there's that. So, yeah, still. Okay, Lane Riggs versus Tyler Reif. We reached the white flag, and yeah, it's a good battle towards the end of it. An amazing battle, I would say. Tyler Reif, 19 years old, trying to hold off Lane Riggs, who is really good at road courses. He won the street course race at St. Petersburg in March. So then, Reif chokes it, and then Lane Riggs takes the win. But if you can just listen to the commentary, oh my gosh, dude, it was just terrible. My stream at this point was already over because the power went out over here. But I was able to get the TV back on when the power came back on. And luckily, it was on the race. So, yeah, I recorded my reaction. You could hear so much more enthusiasm on my Clips channel. More than Fox. It was so stupid. Get a booth that gets excited or at least gets interested in this sport more than those guys. The CW booth. Dude, Kligerman, McMurray, and Alexander are going fucking crazy every race. The Amazon Prime booth. Dale Jr. is he's just energetic. Letard's just really good at strategies. And Alan Alexander's awesome. He's the GOAT. So why can't we do that for trucks? Why? I don't understand. It's just so stupid. The entirety of this video, 7 minutes of this video, have been complaining about Fox. And yeah, I'm done with the Fox complaining, but now we have one more issue. We had Parker Kligerman versus Adam Andretti. This was a post-race incident. Full video is on Bob Parker's Twitter. You can just search it up because he's posted so much since then. But they're arguing. Adam Andretti, I just lost respect for him after that. He just wasn't taking Parker seriously, acting like a child. I didn't really hear what else was said. I can just see him making fun of Kligerman. And Kligerman said afterwards, in an interview, that guy is a disgrace to the Andretti name, which I honestly, looking at the video, seeing the way Andretti was acting with Kligerman, I could see it. So yeah, but that's it. So this race, I just hated it, really. It was good racing too. For the racing we saw, we were able to see, outside of commercial breaks and cautions and red flag, the racing we saw was genuinely good. Jimmy Johnson led some laps. Jimmy Johnson led laps, yeah. So yeah, McMurray was in the race too, by the way. He finished like, what, 34th because he smacked the wall head on. But yeah, not head on, but still. Guaranteed the red flag's is not lifted yet. I guaranteed that right now. So yeah, but let's go over the finishers before we rate the race. Lane Riggs got the win. Good for him. Second win of the year on road courses. Awesome there. Yeah, because Watkins, he got like 8th. Or I have no idea. He didn't win that race though. Hemrick got second. Great finish for him. Kaz Gralla, how about that? Driving the 62 got third. Landon Lewis driving the 45 got fourth. These are the results, by the way, that happened that were posted 10 minutes after, so they might be inaccurate. Actually, I don't know. Simon Jiska got 5th, good finish for him. Justin Haley, good finish for him in that 16 Ram truck. Got 6th. Tyler Ruff ended up with 7th, but I'm pretty sure he actually got 19th. Brendan Quinn got 8th, good finish for him, in case it's still there. Ben Rhodes ended up with 9th, and Christian Eck is running out the top 10. These are unofficial, so if they're, I don't know. So I'm just going to put them up for here. I'm going to give the race a 2.5 out of 5. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. The racing was good for what it was, but it was so little racing, basically. Because the other time was either spent on commercials, the red flag, or interviewing crew chiefs and all that, interviewing people. So, yeah, I think San Diego was a cool idea. It was a cool vision, but the execution so far has been horrible. The O'Reilly race review on Monday is coming up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to rewatch the entirety of that race. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. This was a 13-minute review. This is the longest review of the truck season because of how stupid this race was. Thank you for watching. Good night.